A typical Ontario trip filled with big fish. Oh, how sweet it is. The Ontario experience is the next best thing to going on the adventure yourself. And who knows, this unique show just might give you some ideas for your next fishing or hunting trip.
The lodges and resorts in Ontario are waiting to welcome you back once we can travel again safely. So stay tuned after watching this episode. It's almost as good as being there. My dad is driving up. I know he wants to go for smallmouth, and after looking at the list of all those big walleyes, I have to come out here and try. How'd you first find this place?
I'd like to say a friend of a friend kind of thing. I mean, this was back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I brought my daughter up here every year. Then I do a guy trip as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fun. It's 2 different trips, but still same great fishery and all this beauty.
Yeah.
And that's when I fell in love with it. And then my kids did. They fell in love with it. And so when I was thinking about buying the lodge, I mean, they were pretty excited because they knew they'd already been up here, and
mm-hmm.
they're pretty excited. They knew we all loved it.
Yeah. So walleye? It's rare to see walleyes jump like that. It's a walleye. It is a nice. It's just I'm trying to fish walleyes, and I told my dad I would not catch any bass. No, that wasn't a bass. What can I say? With all the boulders and wood, there was just too much great smallmouth water not to splurge. Awesome current areas too. And our electronics lit up with fish shallow to deep. While Ted fished live bait, I put soft plastics through the paces, and we both caught a ton of bass and walleye. And it was only my first day at Hawk Lake Lodge. Oh, there's right there.
Yeah. It's a walleye. It's good fish.
Yeah.
We're gonna need the net.
I have the net
means
ready.
Look at that.
Nice.
Let's just have a conversation, and I'll let you know when I'm ready. He's
The boat's
taking off.
behind us right here. They're coming out to this after we had a wonderful dinner. And everybody's coming up for the night bite.
He hit that hard.
Yeah.
I got the walleye shake, so it's definitely
yeah.
walleye. It's good fish. You ready?
I'm ready.
There we go.
Got it.
Oh yeah, baby. Boom.
Hang on. Oh,
Look at the size of that,
Oh
baby.
my gosh.
Oh, beautiful.
That is a beast. This is kind of the average.
This is kind of the average for the trophies, yeah. I mean,
Look at
wow.
that
That's a good fish. We're gonna catch some fish tonight, buddy. You ready?
Yeah, we just got out
Are you
here.
ready?
Yeah,
We've been here for like 5
All right,
minutes.
I'm going back. I'm getting back in the water
All right,
here.
you jump, get your line in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's ready to go. There he goes. Catch and release.
My dad's pulling up right now. He got in last night, and kind of excited to get out there and get fishing. It's a nice day.
But he's coming. There he is. He's moving slow this morning. He's been on the road, I don't know how long. He's been in Ontario so much right now, it's like I'm actually kind of jealous. You know that?
It was a real treat to meet up with my dad on some of his favorite waters on the planet. He's got some really giants here at Hawk Lake Lodge. You know, we both have crazy schedules, so we jump at any opportunity to share a day together on the water.
One thing about these Canadian lakes up here, any place water is dumping in, like the mouth of a river, a waterfall, or anything like that, you fish it. Stuff lives there. A lot of stuff lives there.
One of the many cool things about Hawk Lake Lodge, it's only a short drive from Kenora, Ontario. That means anglers like me and my dad can trailer in with everything but the kitchen sink and fish from our own boat. Or use one of Hawk Lake Lodge's spacious 18-foot crest liners with 4-stroke outboard, trolling motor, Humminbird Helix, even St. Croix and Orvis gear. Talk about a win-win. The anticipation here, you probably see like I'm pop jigging here, and it's like any little bump of rock and the heart rate just goes up because any
you know that
any
the
fish
chances
can be a 30-incher. What we got there?
big walleye.
Big walleye?
Yeah, big walleye. You need a net. I'm telling you, this is a big
Yeah?
walleye. Yeah.
All right, let's get a fit in.
It's one of them real big donkeys. Oh yeah,
Holy
big
cow.
eyeball, big eyeball.
Look at that one. You know this thing isn't even gonna fit inside the net. I'll get half of it in the net. I'll
She
get
is
half
a
of it in.
mule,
This is
baby.
Huge.
She's a mule.
Look at
Oh,
I don't
get
know.
her in there. Get her
I
in.
got
Get her.
kinda. She's gonna have to
Pull her in. When you come to Hawk Lake and you want to come catch walleyes, this is what you do. You come out in the evening, you go pound the smallmouth on a regular basis. Oh, whoa! Look at that baby, huh? Some of the biggest walleyes I caught up here at Hawk Lake. I mean, these are monsters. Look at this. Oh man, I don't know. Lord, I thank you for another great trip to Hawk Lake for monster walleyes. It doesn't get any better than this, baby. We pack up tomorrow, we go home and call it done, Troy. A typical Ontario trip filled with big fish. Oh, how sweet it is.
Yes, it was an awesome, awesome trip. Definitely lots of memories were made on this trip to Hawk Lake Lodge, fishing and family. A winning combo, no matter how you slice it.
We just got to Anderson's Lodge on beautiful Lac Seul in Sunset Country, Ontario. This is our first trip together to Ontario. I'm super pumped. We gotta go catch up to Jackie, get checked in. Are you ready?
Dad, this is fishing up on Ontario. I was born ready.
All right, let's go catch up to her. This place looks awesome, doesn't it, Tyson?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Can't wait to get back to the cabin and check it out.
Jackie,
Well,
good to
hey,
finally meet you in person.
Nice to meet you. This is my business partner, Jody.
Hi, Jody, nice to meet you. This
Pleasure
is
meeting
my
you.
son, Tyson.
Hi, Tyson.
Hi,
Welcome.
Tyson. Welcome.
This lake is a walleye mecca.
It is so. So let's get you checked in and we'll get you on the water.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let me show you how it's done.
Oh, of course. You're sure to discover that the cabins at Anderson's Lodge feel just like home. Are clean, comfortable, and just a place to kick back and relax after a long day's fishing. All the amenities are there, and an American plan ensures everything is in its place. Beds are made, and the cabin is spotless each and every day of your stay.
So here, Tyson, I've got a package for you. We've got a program here for our young anglers. It's called the Junior Angler Program. So you get a T-shirt as part of the program, and then there's going to be a free lure in here, and there's a registration form for you to hand in at the end of your stay. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep track of your 2 biggest walleye releases, your 2 biggest northern pike releases, and then there's a wild card.
So when you say wild card fish, what do you mean by that?
Wild card is going to be anything other than the walleyes or the northerns that you release. So it can be a lake trout, it can be a smallmouth bass, it can be a muskie, it can be a perch, or even a whitefish.
Okay, and is there a certain age group for this?
This is for kids up to the age of 16.
Thanks a lot, Jody. I'm anxious to get out and go fishing.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Just got on Lac Seul, our first day. Lac Seul is a walleye factory, so what are we going after? Walleyes right out of the gate. You know what? Typically they're using jig and a minnow out here, which is what I'm gonna have Tyson doing. I'm a little stubborn. I'm gonna go after with some artificial. See if Tyson can outfish me right out the gate. I have a feeling I might be switching to a jig and a minnow, but we'll see what happens. There we go. A little nicer one. Tim just said, one just showed up on the electronics and boom, just like that, crushed him. So got him a little bit foul hooked. That's the interesting part about jigging wraps. You actually catch a lot on that front hook. Oh, Tyson's got one. Obviously it's foul hook, you throw that back. It's a little bit small for short lunch anyway, but this kid is on fire. There you go.
Feels big.
Nice fish?
Yeah,
Big
it's
one?
fighting.
Ooh, geez, look at that. That's a good one, Tyson. Rod tip up, buddy. Nice! Yeah! Sweet! Hey, that's a measurable fish for your paper, I think, for your young angler. Sweet! That's a nice looking fish right there. What do you got? 20, almost 21 and 3 or 20 and 3/4.
You know, As a kid, coming up to Ontario has always been one of my dreams. Seeing Dad catching all these great fish up here, I've always wanted to come up here. And if you're a kid and you're watching this, try and convince your parents. It doesn't even have to be your parents, your grandparents, just anybody. Try and convince them to bring you up here to Anderson's Lodge. It's a great place to get walleyes. It's just an awesome place.
Rod tip actually load up and it's just like boom. We just sucked it right in. There, hey, that was a veritable fish.
Nice one.
There you go, bud. 19 3/4. Put that one on the books, huh?
Yeah. Just wrote down this last walleye I got. I got 2 walleyes. One of them is 20 3/4 inch, the other is 19 3/4 inch. And I got a northern pike. It was a nice northern, it was 28 inches, and I can't wait to keep catching more fish.
There we go. That didn't take long with a jig and wrap. Just an eater. Smaller one, as I got a little baby, but you know what, Sean, it's still a fish, right, buddy? So we get to fish with Sean today. The nice thing about Anderson's Lodge is they got a crew of great guides. You know, you can take out a different guide every time you go out, different day, whatever, but you know, a lot of these guides, we talked to some of the guests, you know, they request them every single year. I think Sean's been taking out a group of the family called the Whites. Their last name is White. For the last, 12, 15 years, every year they come up, they request Sean. You know, I think all the guides have the same sort of deal. They get a group of people that they take out every single year. They get a rapport. So it's pretty cool for us to be able to fish with a number of these guys. Nicer one?
Yep.
Is he digging on you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one's staying down. There you go, there's a good one. There, nice. That'll go right, buddy. Ooh, that thing popped right out, Tyson. Grab that fish. That's a decent fish there, bud. There you go. Nice.
I just hit it, it slammed it, and I reeled it in, just kept going down, so I knew it was a bigger one. Just kept reeling it in.
That thing was digging on you, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Just kept, you can always tell when those fish are nice. They just dig towards the bottom. You know you got a good fish. That's a dandy fish. Let's measure, see how long it is real quick. Here's the board. Ooh, that's a release fish. So up here, you got the 18 to 21 inches. You got to release, so it's a great rule. That's why this fishery has come as far as it has, right, Sean?
They're the best ones that provide the most eggs in this lake system. Same with our northerns, we have a slot size on them, 27.5 to 35.5. They are the best breeders, they produce the more fish, and that's how our fishery is surviving. If we didn't have that slot size, we would be hurting in this lake, I think.
Oh, this one's nicer. This one's nicer. This is a nicer fish. I think anyway, it's playing like it's nicer, Sean. This is what Lac Seul, I have a feeling, is so well known for. Not only numbers, but size. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Much better than we've been seeing. Oh, baby. Yeah! There you go, Sean! That a boy! Tyson, what do you say, bud? Give me some of that leather. Whoa! Whoa, now that's more like it. That's what Lac Seul is all about. There she goes.
This has been a great tradition starter here at Anderson's Lodge, and something we'll look back on fondly for years to come.
Rigging up right here with, just got braid, swivel, 10 pound. I'm gonna put a jig and wrap on this. I have a swim bait. And this and a moon eye, just a little boot tail swim bait on the back, straight 6. And then final one just for jigging the minnow. So I have jig and wrap, the boot tail, and a jig in the minnow, jig and minnow.
With so many fish in the system, Ghost River Lodge is a great place to hone your skills with lots of different techniques. From jigging wraps to jigs to cranks to bottom bouncers. Daryl told me that on any given day, walleyes can be shallow in and around current areas or main lake structure. Today, we're going to start out by working some main lake break lines between 20 and 25 feet of water, and it didn't take long for the first bite.
It's like some head shaking going on there.
Yeah, she just wants to stay down.
Oh, yeah.
25 feet of water.
Jeez, there we go. Nice. Very, very nice.
As soon as they stopped, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe we're moving too fast.
Beautiful
Nice
fish.
healthy looking
Oh,
fish.
That's a nice
23.
one. Yeah. Very nice.
Dragging the bottom again.
Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention. Trying to rig my other line.
Oh, I'd say that. Yeah, I'd say that one is. It's a good one. When it comes up out of that dark water, it's dragging the.
You're snagged?
I'm just dragging.
I'm gonna have to get that hook.
That is
22.
22.
Nice pretty black fish.
Wow.
Eh?
Wow.
Going big bait, big fish.
I like that attitude. Boy, they come up, they kind of.
Nice and black
Yeah, they're beautiful. They're so beautiful here.
Nope, spit it out.
Oh, there we go. That's all right.
Nice healthy looking. That would be shore lunch today.
Yeah.
If we were having shore lunch.
That one gets lucky this time. Pretty fish.
Double.
Double.
Come on, Joe. Get him in.
Beautiful. There we are. Colors.
We weren't the only ones fishing the area. Daryl's daughter Chelsea had actually found the spot and was catching walleyes hand over fist from another boat. Kind of fun when two boats can fish near each other and double up on fish.
So this lake is strictly a conservation limit. We don't take any fish over 18 inches.
Okay.
And the most you can take out of the lake is 2 per person. Even though if you had a full limit license, wouldn't matter. Most of our guests take conservation licenses anyway. So if you take a conservation license, we'll buy the license for you.
Yeah.
Just another way of promoting conservation, and this is a little nicer one.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to see big fish go back.
That'll work.
Nice healthy looking 18 incher.
Yeah.
See, that would be right at the limit. Anything else goes back.
Okay.
So, and keep in mind that one 21-inch walleye would put about 200 fresh fish back in the lake a year. Right under the boat.
Yeah. There we go. A little jiggy. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Unless I snagged.
Did you snag them?
No. A little bit big.
You get some more quality fish with that, for sure.
Yeah, well, I've seen that with this. Sometimes they get a little bit bigger. This is good when you're bringing them up like that, nice. When you bring them up nice and slow like that. Holy cow! Oh yeah! And that is a Ghost River monster. Wow.
Beauty.
That's a beautiful fish.
Watching Daryl release the walleye, I couldn't help but thank all the anglers who've worked so hard to turn these waters into a world-class fishery. Didn't take us long to catch our shore lunch, and then we're off to a must-see spot Daryl called the tunnel. He said the 300-foot tunnel through solid rock was carved to keep the waters connected when the railroad was built. And it's the only way to access remote Clamshell Lake. Definitely a cool trip. Reminded me of a ride you might take at Disneyland. On the way back, Daryl told me they also offer moose hunts, and there was a good chance we'd see one on the way back to the lodge. He was right, and it's a scene I won't soon forget.
Wildlife up here in northwest Ontario as a whole, it's just incredible what you can see. But apart from the fishing, just when you're out in the lake, you just to see things like that. It's amazing.
Just remember, the fish will be waiting for you in Ontario when we're able to travel again safely.